Why is the interview so important? You know, from my almost 40 years of helping companies design their selection interview process, I think the interview is perhaps the most powerful selection tool you have available to you. Why is that? Because it's the first time you get to meet the candidate face to face. And you get the opportunity to gather information directly from them that isn't filtered through any other source. It isn't filtered through a resume, it isn't filtered through a job board, it isn't filtered through a recruiter. Unfortunately, I also think that the interview is probably the most underutilized step in the process. And in fact, that's because it's typically so poorly done. Most organizations do terrible preparation. They don't ask the right questions. They ask wrong or irrelevant questions. And in many cases, I've seen it where the results from their interview were actually probably poorer than if they would have just hired the person without interviewing. The interview got in the way because they didn't do it right. So how do we correct that? Well, I like to tell my clients to think of it like this. Hiring is like going to the casino. You never know whether you will win or lose, but you can always improve your odds if you know how to play the game, which translates into the selection process like this. I want you to think of it this way. Selection is a game of chance. You never know exactly what type of person you're going to get until you hire them. But smart interviewers know how to play that game of chance. And they do that by using a systematic process to maximize their potential for success. A systematic process to improve your probability of getting better candidates. Never guaranteed because you never know, but we're going to increase your probability greatly.